Hi there, I'm Nino Zama, and one of South Africa's biggest student movements, the South African Student Congress, is turning 22 this year, and tonight we celebrate. Please join us on this journey.
You could be right that the Secretary General and I belong to two different factions. He belongs to one faction that pronounces my name as Cyril. I belong to the faction that pronounces my name as Cyril. I've been asked to talk more about what is to be done to consolidate the achievement of a non-racial, non-sexist, democratic, and prosperous South Africa. What is it that we should do? And there is a lot that we should be doing. Comrade Mwako, Comrade Chirizi, and Comrade SG have articulated in part and collectively what I believe is what we should be doing. The difference could have been in emphasis on certain issues, but I think all of us are agreed that what we are about is to continue the struggle, because that struggle has not yet been won and achieved, the struggle for which the ANC 101 years ago was established for. And that is to ensure that South Africa becomes a non-sexist, non-racial, democratic, and, underline, a prosperous South Africa. As a broad democratic movement, our goal must be the complete liberation of South Africans from all forms of discrimination, national oppression, exploitation, so that all South Africans attain a prosperous life. The democratic breakthrough that we attained in 1994 was, truly speaking, a seminal moment in the long struggle towards that goal. Nearly 20 years later, as we celebrate the achievements of a democratic South Africa, we are confronted by the social and economic legacy of the apartheid system. It is still very much with us. Comrade Mwako, you are absolutely right. We still have those obstacles that impede our people from accessing the opportunities that should be rightfully theirs. We are still in the grips of that legacy. But even as we are battling and struggling to rid ourselves from this legacy, there is a lot that we have achieved. And sometimes as South Africans, we are guilty of a disease I call self-mutilation. We cut ourselves into shreds and we say nothing has succeeded, nothing has worked, and we have not made any advances. And unfortunately, some amongst ourselves, some amongst our own, within our own ranks, hold this very notion. Some even go on public platforms and say, the situation that we are in today is much worse than what we experienced during the apartheid system. And that cannot be true. And that cannot be correct because we have advanced a lot further from 1994, 20 years later. South Africa is a much, much different and indeed better place than it was in 1994. What we should all do collectively, is to see how best we can enrich the National Development Plan, rather than rubbish it, rather than say it should be thrown into the dustbin. Let us see to what extent we can enrich it, because it is the one plan that can unite our nation to move forward to higher levels of growth. Thank you very much.